So as many of you should know, Monster Hunter Rise is a new Monster Hunter game coming to Nintendo Switch, and it offers a lot of interesting and very exciting mechanics coming to the Monster Hunter series. I'm very new to the Monster Hunter series, you know, I've only played Monster Hunter World and I haven't even finished this. I've like barely gotten through this game. So I think it's fair to make a video talking about a newbie's perspective to Monster Hunter. Now, I'm very excited for this game. You know, they dropped the direct talking about it. It was like a 20-minute in-depth video and a 3-minute trailer for those that want a shorter time, and they also dropped a demo that released recently displaying the game, allowing you to do a couple of online missions, a couple of offline missions, and presenting you with some training grounds that you can use to unlock and do many different things with many different characters. And it shows off the variety of display between these characters, all the classes that will be available within the game. There might be even more coming into the game very soon. You know, with Monster Hunter they tend to add more and more on until after release, and this game is going to be released in March 26th, which is not that far. I mean, it's kind of there, you know, but we can still wait for it and play the demo and enjoy the game, which gives you about 30 different tries to go at it. So my first experience with this game is I noticed that it's on the Nintendo Switch, of course, and that it does have a very big push for performance. Performance is definitely the aim of this game, and I would definitely say that that's a good choice because it's a Monster Hunter game. If you guys don't know, Monster Hunter games require a lot of precision. They require a lot of smooth frame rates. A lot of areas need to be open and very smooth and playable in order for you to win against these monsters, because they can scale to very tall monsters that do a lot of damage or very small monsters that have a fast range of attack and very speedy. So I'm glad that they focused on performance here. Graphics wise, I think that this game performs very well on the Nintendo Switch. You know, I think that it looks decent. It's something that's comparable to that of a Xenoblade Chronicles 2 type of game on the Nintendo Switch. While it doesn't exactly measure up in story, it definitely has a similar gameplay graphical experience, which is definitely not bad. Xenoblade 2 looked great for its time, especially towards the end of it when they were able to optimize it a little bit more, and it definitely got better. So I can see this game doing the same here. And now for gameplay, since I think that's what majority of you are here for. How did the game play? What did I think about the gameplay? And does it amount to anything of the previous Monster Hunters that were available for the 3DS, or in my case, Monster Hunter World on the PlayStation 4? And for a majority of the game, this game plays exactly like Monster Hunter World, but it has a lot more mobility. There are a lot of cool things you can do with mobility. Simply, your characters can move fast. You can mount a dog to help you jump on and ride around this big area, which really can kill time if you're looking for a specific monster. And there's even the ability to use these type of blue string flies to grab onto certain objects or swing in the air like Spider-Man. I don't think that's ever been seen in the Monster Hunter game before, to my knowledge, and I think that that's a really cool mechanic. You can tie this in with fighting monsters, like hopping on their back, strapping them down and jumping on them, or doing big parade of attacks, or you could just use it to get to different platforms within a big area. In all, I think that this game is at the core essence of what a Monster Hunter game should be, and they didn't stray too far from the aspect of Monster Hunter, but they made sure to put more elements into the game that don't really impact the gameplay in a crazy way to where it makes it negative, and keep the normal flow of hunting monsters down. Monsters can still be big, they can still be small, they could definitely be big and fast and dangerous, just like some monsters shouldn't be, and there's definitely a learning curve to this game and a lot of things that you can rack up and learn. With all the different variants of classes that are huge in this game, there is a playstyle fit for somebody in this game, no matter who you are, whether you like being a guy that likes to stand on range like me personally. I like the bow in this game, while I'm kind of frowned upon for using it, but whatever. There's still actions that you can do with this bow just to be utilized and really suit your own playstyle. And then there's things like having a shield and an axe, or just having an axe, you know, having more defensive options, having more ranged options, like having an actual gun in the game that shoots out like darts and stuff like that. There's even playstyles for those individuals that really like to just run up on a monster, jump around on them, and cut them up a bit with the, you know, the biggest demon mode action dual wield their blade guy. I don't really know what the name for that is. They didn't really give us any big names for it, but I mean, in all, there's just a suit here that fits everyone's playstyle, and just like in Monster Hunter World when I played, they will all be available for you when you pick up the game in March 26th, and it's going to make the experience very good. I assume that that this game is going to have a strong level of customization, not only in armor, but in decor, when it comes to adding on colors, when it comes to adding custom little templates to your character and your palico, which is also like a little pet buddy that you have with you. It will be very customizable, and it's everything that Monster Hunter should be and has been. Overall, I'm very excited for this title. You know, I haven't really thought about Monster Hunter in a long time, and honestly, since Monster Hunter Rise came out, I'm gonna definitely be picking up more of this game right here, playing it on my PlayStation 4 just to get a little bit more of that muscle memory in for that game. But I'm very excited for this game. I think that they did a good job. You know, I think that it's going to play great on the Nintendo Switch. I think that it's even going to have more of a graphical boost at the end of its launch. You know, when it starts to come up and boom, it's out. It's going to look better. It's going to play better. And overall, I think the story of this game is going to hit hard as well, since it seems that they're advertising this story a lot. And from what I've seen, Monster Hunter game stories are pretty, you know, flat out. You know, you have to progress through them. It's a grind, and I feel like the same thing's going to occur with this Monster Hunter game here. But have you guys and gals played the Monster Hunter Rise demo yet on your Nintendo Switch, or are you still waiting to see more reviews, or maybe waiting to watch and play the final release of the game? I'm very excited to hear about this in the comments. I was very nervous making this video because I know my opinion videos on games like this are a little bit off, but I think I did pretty well here, so let me know what you think down below. And as usual, if you like this video and you want to see more, make sure to hit that like and the subscribe button. We're going to be trying to upload a lot more different things on the channel here soon, so it'd be appreciated to see your support down in the comments as well, and of course on the video. Thank you guys and gals for watching, and peace out.